All right, YouTube, this is going to be a one-shot Willie. No editing. This is the 2023 Nucanoe Unlimited. This is going to be my rig for 2026. Got a hell of a deal on this thing this year. I got rid of the Feel Free lure too because the platform or my feet were cracked and it started to sink on Anna. So I wanted to shorten it up because that's a 14-foot kayak and it was hell. I had it in my Tundra. I used to put it in the back of my Tundra, and that thing sets up so high it was a pain in the butt to get it on and off. So this one is, what is it, 12 and a half foot, and it'll fit perfect in my Ram ProMaster where I can actually close the doors, and if I got to stay at a hotel or something, I don't have to worry about anybody taking anything off or anything. I just don't want to trailer a kayak. So this should be a pretty sweet setup. But anyway, I bought this used. Guy wanted $3,000. I got it for $2,800. It came with an XI3. It came with the pod. He didn't have the lights and stuff, but he did have the Yak Power setup deal. It came with this accessory thing, which I think is Yak Tack. And what else did it come with? Oh, it came with the rudder, which I don't know. I think that's like $200 or something. And it came with a bench. I don't know if I said that, for his kid. But yeah, I think it was a heck of a deal. So now I got it all rigged out. The only thing I don't like about the new Nucanoe Unlimited is it gets wet in there, man. It cuts through the waves. It doesn't ride over them. So once you get a wave bust over the top, you got to pull one of those scupper plugs and then it fills up. I mean, it stays in the channels, but it still kind of sucks because my Feel Free rode over them. You know, the bow was up high. That's why I like the way they did the max, but I can't get the max because it's too long it won't fit in the van. I got to stay under that 13 feet. But anyway, I'll start from the back on what I've done so far. I made this little bracket because, like I said, I don't trailer my kayak, so I got to roll it down. I got these new wheels. They're super light. My buddy had a set, so I kind of copied that from him because I had the Wilderness System ones, and when I wheel them down, I keep them, I pretty much set them on the back of the kayak. That one's really heavy, and this one's super light. So I've had it out once. It works pretty good. The only thing with the Nucanoe is the way the bottom is with those little tunnel things. It's kind of hard to set them in there. They're real tight. But I just, wherever it lands, lands on the cart, it lands on the cart, and I just wheel it down. But anyway, so I made this little bracket so I can throw them on here and then bungee them down. I got this crate from Lowe's. The Cobalt Blue kind of matches with everything. And then I got the rod holders on Amazon, those blue ones. So I can put 14 rods on here. And then I got these, what is this? I don't know what it is. But anyway, I got the pole for my GoPro there. I'm going to see how that works out from straight behind, or I might try to wang it out some. But I can also put the rod holders in here if I troll or something, because I got enough room because I moved all this back. I jumped over the hatch because the hatch sits up. So you kind of got to, rig it up. I got a piece of, I don't know if you can see it. No, you probably can't see it. But anyway, I rigged it up so I can move everything back so it sits a little bit over the hatch. But you can still get in there, see batteries and stuff. What else? So then I made this deal to hold my 3700s, my planos, and I can bungee them in so they don't rattle around. It just keeps everything clean and out of the way. So if I do spin around, I got a place for my feet. But this thing is so stable that I think I can just stand up and turn around. This one, my Feel Free, it had the pod thing in the front where it was kind of a pain in the ass to turn around. But this one's really stable and really easy to turn around. But I got my net here. I don't know how that's going to work out. I really didn't have a place because what I do with my rods, I set them in front of me. That's why I got this little deal on the dash. This is the Nucanoe dashboard. Is that what it's called? Dashboard? I think. I don't know. But I don't like that anyway. So I got my net here. I don't know how that's going to work out. I got a cooler for the back of the seat. I love this seat, this 360 seat. I got this accessory thing for my cup. I put a little weather stripping in there so it holds my cup tight. This is the Nucanoe accessory seat thing. Cool. I can put my rod there when I catch a fish just next to me, unhook it, measure it, all that jazz. I got my catch board over here. I'm gonna move this bad boy over. Got my catch board set up over here, and that's on that rod holder or that paddle holder from Yak Attack. Got it bungeed in. My paddle. What else? So then he did have this accessory deal. I got my live scope on that ram mount, but I might change that up because you got to tighten it up really good so it don't rock around or slip or whatever. I rigged up the Yak Power deal. Got my lights. I put lights down in there underneath the seat and then underneath the dashboard. Why can I not remember what these are called? The Yak Packs? Are they Yak Packs? I don't know. But I ended up buying blue duct tape and I stuck it over top of them. I didn't even like blue before I got this damn thing. Now everything I get is blue. My shirt I got on is blue. Everything's freaking blue. But yeah, so I got this tablet on here because I pull up on Omnia. I pull up their map deal, but I don't know. That might be overboard because I just run live scope on my 10-inch Garmin. But I might just put my phone in there. I got all the. Now I just forgot the damn name of it. Yak Packs. Is that what they're called? I don't know, but I got them stacked up there. I can always take these out if I want to lighten everything up because it is getting heavy. She's going to be a heavy girl, but it should be easier to unload this year because I got the Ram ProMaster. I can slide it right in and lock her up. But this dashboard, so I set my rods up in front of me like this. I got this deal, but I had to stiffen this thing up, and I still don't like it because this Garmin is so heavy. That plastic piece, it's just not sturdy enough for a graph that big unless, I guess if you mounted it flat down on it, but I like to, put my rods up here on this deal in front of me so I can just grab them. So I got to have it up higher, but with the heat and everything, that thing just bowed real bad. I put some brackets behind it to stiffen it up, but it's still real wobbly because they only got that one T-bolt that holds that thing down. So anytime you stand up or anything, this thing's rocking. So I was at the shop and I made this deal up. I'm going to try to see if this dashboard might be, it's a lot sturdier, but I don't know. It might still rock or whatever. But I'll probably paint this blue or black, something like that, and then put the foam decking stuff on top. What else I got on the pod? I just got extra pair of readers because I'm old. Got an extra pair of sunglasses in case I lose them bad boys. That's about it. These are just Velcroed on. I usually just take them off and lay them next to them when I'm done so that don't catch on anything. And then I got another GoPro up here mounted. It's just a sick kayak, man. My Lure 2 was so just kind of, just last minute. My buddy said, hey, let's enter a tournament. And I bought it before COVID, the Lure 2. It's a tandem kayak. And my girlfriend, we flipped it and she wouldn't go back out with me. So I was kind of stuck with that big giant kayak and I just rigged it up, tournament deal, and just went for it. And I actually did pretty good. It was just so much of a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, this smells bad. I forgot about. Look at my air horn under there. Ooh, you come across Lake Anna. Everybody on that lake has a pontoon boat. I think every house comes with a pontoon boat, and nobody knows how to drive. And it's dangerous crossing that lake, man. Whistle ain't gonna do the job. But yeah, this is it. And it's pretty cool. I got the Ram ProMaster. I can shut this in, so if I want to stay at a hotel, if I'm on the road, I can actually I got these, put some pieces of plywood, covered them with carpet, and then that's a flip-out mattress deal. I can have a bed over top of here, sleep in it. I got the TV up there. I gotta have my kayak underneath. I mean, that'd be a last-ditch deal. I'd rather just have it all locked up and stay in a hotel, charge my batteries and all that stuff. Yeah, but this is it. This is the rig, man. Oh, man, I'm so hyped up. 3 weeks, season openers at Anna. We're going to see how she does. See how she does. Yeah, I got a Newport 100 amp 12 volt that sits perfect in there, and then I strap it in just in case I flip her. So everything is pretty much kind of flip proof. Everything's tethered. Even this bad boy is tethered just in case I flip. And this thing's waterproof. Yeah, that's it. Oh man, I'm fired up. I am fired up. All right, that's it. One take deal. Just give you a look at my Nucanoe, and then I'll do another video on that. See how this thing turns out. See if it's a lot more sturdy. I beefed her up, man. I got it doubled up. She is like definitely ain't gonna flex, and I'm gonna put 2 T-bolts. Just drill the T-bolts. So see if it keeps her locked down. See how sturdy she is. But anyway, I'm rambling. That's it. Nucanoe Unlimited. All right, guys.